little over an hour ago, a federal judge dismissed the election interference case against President-elect Trump. And that raises some questions over all the other cases where Americans were charged with taking part in the insurrection. What have you heard so far, Dia?
So, Chris, a good number of people convicted in the January 6th attack are from North Texas. But I did talk with a legal expert today who told me while this dismissal is big for President-elect Trump, there could be little to no impact for his supporters who stormed the Capitol that day. Special counsel Jack Smith announced earlier today that the charges in that election interference case and classified documents case would be dropped. Those cases against Trump. It comes after months of legal wrangling surrounding these cases. But since Trump won the 2024 election, it would have been next to impossible for it to proceed. That's because the Justice Department has a policy against prosecuting a sitting president.
Yeah, I think it is. It's extraordinary that having been reelected as president, many of these cases go away, either because the Justice Department says you can't take a president to trial, too much interference with his business, and others say, let's just forget about it since he was reelected. The public has voted differently than the juries did. So, it's sobering because the rule of law depends on the idea that we're all treated equally before and by the law, and it's becoming increasingly obvious that that is not the case.
More than 1,500 people have been charged with crimes connected to the January 6th attack. Many from our area. Guy Reffitt from Wiley was the first January 6th defendant to go before a jury. He was sentenced to more than 7 years. Stuart Rhodes, leader of the Oath Keepers from Granbury, was sentenced to 18 years in prison. In Georgia, Trump and 18 of his allies were indicted for their alleged efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. That case is still moving forward as of right now, but it is on hold until at least next year, Chris, as an appeals court decides whether to disqualify the Fulton County DA.
Yeah, this is Fannie Willis and her relationship with the fellow prosecutor.
Yep.
All right, thanks for a lot of moving parts with that. Thank you, Dia.